This is Tower Hill, where most people were beheaded. If you were royal, like Duke Henry VIII's wife, you were beheaded in the tower. Everyone else was dragged across the road to the Tower of London to be beheaded. So a very historic area here. Now ahead of you, you've got the church called All Hallows by the Tower. Here's the Great Tower of London. The original church on this site was built in 675, the oldest church site in London. This is a more modern one, but it's still hundreds of years old. Now just ahead of you, if anyone can hear above all the talking, just ahead of you on the left, by the edge of the road, you've got the dragon with the shield on top of the column. So that's a symbol of the City of London, the original Roman London. It's telling us we're going back into the city territory. City of the capital C, the original London, the Roman London, and the centre of the finance industry. With the Lord Mayor, its own police and local government, and historic rights and privileges. So just on your left, coming up after the traffic lights, there's the dragon with the shield. 1, 2, 3, there he is. That tells us we're going back into the City of London. This is where we are. The pub I had used was the Hospital Reporter. That's a very old name for a pub because it's a particularly unpleasant way of killing traitors. We won't go into that. And on we go. On we go. So ahead of us, we've got the old customs house from when it was a busy working river. Now it's not just tourist traffic, as we were saying earlier. On board. Now, when we go through the traffic lights, you're going to see the old building on the left after the traffic lights. It's the old fish market, where hoteliers and restaurateurs bought the fish. It's now derelict. They have pop-up events there, but it's basically derelict. It should be a very nice centre. It's a very big building. There's carbon lights on your left. And it should have cafes and restaurants and cinemas and theatres, which is empty. Nice big building right by the river. Why isn't it a big art centre? This is a pop-up event here. It's just empty normally. Now, you see the buildings ahead of us on the right. They're very ugly modern buildings because this area got flattened by bombs in the war, like the area around St Paul's. So we're just going to have a quiet 20 or 30 seconds before we get to a more interesting area. Through the traffic lights, on your left of the traffic lights is Southwark Bridge with the original gas lamps. Gas lighting was introduced in the early 1800s, made it safer to go out at night. And they're now wired for electricity from the original gas lamps. They're on the bridge. So if you look on your left, it's called Southwark Bridge, on the left of Now we're going down a very noisy tunnel, noisy upstairs anyway, and at the other end it's the Blackfriars Railway Bridge and the Road Bridge, and they're named after Blackfriars Shakespeare's only indoor theatre. Most of the plays were outdoor theatres and had indoor Blackfriars. They did a monastery building alongside the village. And at the end of this road, on the right-hand side, is the road called Shakespeare the Art commemorates the theatre that used to be there. So very noisy for about 20 seconds just coming up. So this is Blackfriars Railway Bridge and then the road bridge. Once we got up the hill from under the road bridge, we can see the Thames a bit more easily. We'll have a chat about the Thames there.